Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger with me, Get Daved. Hey, I'm Dave. I'm not so Dave, and this is Chrono Trigger. So, a lot of stuff's gonna go down. Just we do have a bit of a gauntlet to get through, though, but you'll all see. No spoilers, everybody. What's very delightful for me is a lot of people in the comment section are unfamiliar with the game. Which is a shame. This is one of the best games of all time. But I'm glad you get a chance to enjoy it with me right now. I could be a cheapskate, and I'm going to be, I think. Also, I should save. I didn't do this at the end of, or in between Let's Plays like I normally do, so I've got some skin in the game now. Alright. Bad news, everyone. We're gonna have to ride this elevator. I'm gonna go for it. Because now you get to see an attack that we haven't seen since we fought Nizbal. And Nizbal 2. I also kinda remembered as I was doing it that Marl is the one who had the white plate, so not a single character was gonna absorb that. But I did it anyway, because, you know. I don't want you guys to watch me just sort of process everything as a perfectly running algorithm. You're here to watch the car accident, so to speak. Wow. 1250 experience points. That's pretty darn good. Chrono's 36 already. This is delightful. Unfortunately, we did spend some hit points, as it were. Also, Chrono with 667 hit points. Close call. The hit point totals are fixed. Everything is fixed when it comes to leveling up, which is a system I'm okay with. Okay, let's see if we can clear them out. Nope. So close. Hopefully that's all they've got. Nope. Also, Chrono's confused. Now we have a serious problem on our hands. I also input commands for the last character. They negated the confusion, though, so I'll take it. Kill him! Okay, the only bad thing is that we're gonna break down the shield with Chrono's attack, but if we follow up with Frog, everything should be fine. There's that damage bonus coming in handy. 1600 experience. It's getting out of control! We got one more after this, I think. Okay, I learned a lot from being a little overzealous last time. I want to avoid lock. And I think we'll just double tech to take out one of these guys. Red Needle. What's not to love? Now we can just mash. They don't have anything dangerous to hit us with. And if Frog crits, he can drop those guys in one hit. 1 in 4 chances. It always feels lower. Alright, this is the last one. It's a bit of a tricky one. There's no way to do it cleanly, unfortunately. but we're gonna get a fantastic reward. It's like that's probably 100 tech points at least for every character. Not that Chrono needs it anymore. And I mean, what? 7,000 experience points, maybe? It's pretty much a guaranteed level up. Just the power. Alright, that was a pretty fun elevator ride. So, we talked about a magic tab in the last episode. Just gonna go here, I'm gonna go back. Here we go! So, now we've gone all the way thither. I just want to check one thing. Oh, it's not letting us go through. That's fine. Hopefully I can interact with this. No? What have I done? I've soft-locked the game. There we go. It was just a little oh. Great. It's just a little sticky. Normally enemies don't respawn in Chrono. Okay, well, you know, we had a lot of fun with this. I'll extend the episode a bit at the end to make it up to y'all. Okay, I'm gonna try Fire World just because we get a little bit more... Never mind. Well, let's just kill him outright then. Does it all in one clean attack? I wish I could swap out Chrono because he's out of MP. One person asked me in the comment section about my aversion to using magic restoring items. Yeah, they're usually hard to buy in most RPGs. Yeah, let's watch him hurt himself. I hurt myself. Okay, screw you, buddy. To see if I still feel. I can actually do a much better Johnny Cash impression than that. Or the slightly whinier original. I wonder if I can run away. Hey, let's run away! Even though the rewards are quite fantastic. And there is some way of dodging the next encounter too. I'll try a different approach. Never mind, this one will be relatively easy. Nope. I hope we don't have to do the elevator gauntlet. That was all for just a magic capsule. But it is a permanent stat increase, stacked on top of a whole bunch of other awesome things just sitting in the inventory. I'm actually gonna do this, because I'm a little afraid. I think Fire 2 might have enough kick to wipe them all out, though. Cross your fingers, everybody. Oh no. And again. And again. Well, the good news is we can just hammer on the attack button now. Yeah, and they all get their turns on top of that. So, not the cleanest fight I've ever had. That's okay, though. I was secretly thinking, what if they take double damage from fire? And as it turned out, half of them took half. So I'm gonna say, give yourself 10 Get Dave points retroactively if you thought it was a good idea when I tried it. But you know what? That was some valuable science that happened there. It's a personal pet peeve of mine when people talk about how they like science when... In some cases, it's mostly just like reading things that people discover with science, which is really different. And let's do it without oh boy. Oh boy. Well, maybe something's not going to go down in this episode, because it's gone on for so long. Alright. Anyway, if you're not doing an experiment, you're not doing science. Also, since they drew attention to it, so at Chrono's last level he had 667 hit points, now he's got 688, so he gained 21 per level. How it works is he'll gain 21 for a level or two, and then it'll get bumped up, and basically, yeah, it'll be 21 for like 5 levels in a row, and then it'll be maybe become 23 or whatever. So the increments slowly go up, but it actually tends to use kind of fixed math throughout. I don't know if that's interesting at all to you, but we backtracked, so standards have got to go down a bit. But we got that magic capsule. I am very glad to have that sitting in my inventory while I deliberate over who to give it to before just giving it to Marl, because it's worth it to give her about 10. And then there's no real benefit anymore. Okay. One threat down. I think we're gonna have to rely on a double tech here. This is interesting. Having Chrono in the party, but having to rely on everybody else's techs. Frog and Luca actually have one really good one, but they're not going to get it until Luca learns her next ability, which will probably take forever. Watch, it's going to be this fight she learns it. Learned Megaton Bomb. Alright, I was watching for it, didn't happen. Also, see if Chrono has 709 hit points. Boom. I called it because I knew he was going to get 21 again. Other characters in similar groups will actually also get 21, but might get promoted on a different number of levels. Oh, what to try. I'll go for it. That's alright. This might kill her. And again. Oh, good. And Frog can cure to her. So again, I've remarked how Marl doesn't really need cure to. Frog can barely... just his magic is okay, but yeah. With cure 2, he barely healed her up to full. Marl does that with cure 1. But we've discussed that. The drawback to Frog's techs, I would say, is that his final one is... I don't know, it would be nicer to just have a more traditional damage dealing one. His final one, Frog Squash, does more damage as he has lower hit points. And there's some value in that, but that's kind of a weird wild cardy sort of thing. And Ayla has a similar tech, but it's her second last one, and then she has a fancy triple kick as her final one. I think there's some evidence to suggest that Chrono and Ayla have slightly superior attack trees, though. Oh no! We didn't break up the triad quickly enough. I hope the yellow one doesn't get a turn. Yeah, I didn't mention that that can happen. That can happen. Don't worry, everything's gonna be fine. And you might think to yourself, hey, if they're all vulnerable to their own element, maybe if there's like a mix like we just faced, we could use Shadow Element and it would work well on all of them. And the answer is no, and it would result in an absurd amount of damage coming back our other way if we open this fight with Delta Force or some other shadow attack. Delta Storm, sorry, is their group. It's essentially the same tech if you swap Frog and Marl. Ugh, we did it. Gained a lot of levels. Hey, Line Bomb! That would have been really useful 15 minutes and 20 seconds ago. No matter. Step on the switch, nothing happens. But if we go yonder, fight just a couple more enemies. Just a couple more. Then everything will be okay. And we want to grind out this middle one. Ah, dang it. Quickly. Okay, we're just gonna add some insurance that they don't do that to us again by breaking up the triple element. The triple entente, I believe, is the technical term. Okay, Frog will kill him. Alright, we're gonna have one more fight like that. And again, I promised I'd make this video a little longer, so we'll include all the juicy bits. Still not quite, but Zeal has a thing with symmetry. Oh, this is housing the Mammon Machine, which probably has some sort of complex engineering reason. We're gonna say it's a giant centrifuge. You don't want to offset load those. Alright, and at the end of this fight, it's basically going to be the end of our gauntlet of magical enemies, so I'm going to switch Frog back to the one that raises his magic damage. And more importantly, the strength of his heal as well. Or I might cut him entirely, who knows? Let's see how people are doing for techs. Chrono's of course done. Frog Squash 718. Flare is really good. Marl's essentially on her last one. Robo could use some help. And Ayla will get her. She'll get her turn. I guess we're about to fight a boss though, so I'm gonna have to change it up. We'll bring in Ayla because she can charm things now. She steals things by charming enemies, so I think the rationale is the Alluring Top helps her be more able to charm. Alright, this is it, everybody. Oh. Obtained Elixir. Yeah, this is it. We're here. I don't think I truly appreciated just how many capsules I left lying around. I'll give one to Frog, even though I'm probably about to swap him out. You know, just as a thank you to him. Magic capsule, Luca's at 43. Yeah, she's fine. Do we need Marl? I don't think so. I'm gonna try this group. Yeah, we'll see how they do. And just so I don't forget, we'll put the Rune Blade on front. Whoa, Iron Helm? That's the exact sort of detail I frequently miss. Black plate, red plate. Okay. With this group, we have decent access. I mean, we only really have shadow and light. Do we have a good option for them? What's their best double tech? It's not physical. Got Falcon Strike, it's physical, unfortunately. Twister, it's Shadow Elemental. I could spam Twister. Alright. Ayla's got the black plate, she's going to absorb black, or Shadow Elemental. We'll do this just so he absorbs 50%. And Chrono will probably be okay. He's just going to have to suck it up. And I'm going to swap him down all the way to Dark Mail just to increase his magic defense even further. Alright, Speed Belt, that'll have to do. Forgot Robo is excessively slow. Oh, the Alluring Top will be nice, but I guess we can try getting by without it. Nah. No, we'll be okay. Alright, we're geared up for a sequence of boss battles that require careful preparation. We'll call it that. Perhaps I did underestimate you. Well, thanks, man. My pets will put a stop to you. Go forth, Mr. Buttons! And Mrs. Buttons. Alright, remember when we fought one golem? Now we get to fight two! A lot of people consider this one of the toughest fights in the game. Ooh, that's not cool. I'm just gonna mid-potion. Again, because I'm cheap. Didn't splurge for the official one. It's okay, we got a good party for taking those on the chin. Alright. And Twister. And Shout. Alright, now they're both on Shadow, which is great, unless you're Chrono. And again, I could have played it safe and put them on basically any other element and it would have been an okay idea. We could try switching one to Lightning, to sort of allow Chrono to tread water in terms of damage. Magic Capsule? I think I'm going to do that. The effect this is going to have is Robo's going to slowly take some damage, but that's okay. Forget which one I charmed. If you fail, it'll say it was the thought that counted. There we go. We've cleaned him out. Just wait for Ayla's turn to pop and then we go. Not sure where that came from. Oh, charm might be physical. Oh well, we'll reset all that now. And we should just have to do this like 2 more times and we'll just win. Because this is a very difficult boss fight if you don't know their trick. Unfortunately, they're fighting against a former subscriber of Nintendo Power. Nothing to worry about here. All they're doing is guaranteeing Chrono's going to counterattack. And there's some damage concerns. He's super fast though. Yeah, he popped almost as soon as Robo. Okay, place your bets everybody. I think this might be a double kill. Yep. Whoa! That little bit of damage Chrono did. Alright, I have to know, is he gonna kill it with a counterattack? Amazing, and then we didn't get the blurp copying Dalton thing because we killed it with a counter. That's like one of the neatest versions of this fight I've ever had. The Golem boss. Or you could fight us yourself, although we've beat you up pretty easily as well. Yeah, that's how it works, man. Good news, everyone. Our lucky day. Just gonna run back and hit the old save button. And... yeah, because like 10 minutes was spent backtracking, let's go for it, everybody. We're at the Mammon Machine. Here we go. Thank you, Robo. Oh, there's a few strong ones for us to deal with. Prophet's worried about her. Yeah, it's getting out of control. A sword made of brimstone containing massa and mune. Or, dreamstone, pardon me, not brimstone. Stabbing it into all that energy becomes the Masamune. In the original game, I think it was, or in the Japanese translation, it was called the Grand Lion, I believe. Or Grand Lion, anyway. Meaning Great Lion. Hey! Guess who woke up? Didn't like that we damaged the Mammon Machine. Okay, I forgot to heal. Hey! The Fiend Lord has the same goal as us? But perhaps there is one twist you still do not know. Yeah, fair point. Think about that line, by the way. It may mean more than you think. Now she's willing to kill even her own daughter. Yep, he's monologuing his whole fight. I like to imagine every fight is like that. Bad news, everyone. Haha. No like to lose. Yep, we have limited time, everybody. And Chrono. Yeah, Magus cares a lot about Shala. Think about that for a minute. Tail betwixt your legs. Oh, he's not done yet. If we are caught in the energy field, the molecular structures will be decomposed. Go get him, buddy. Sword out, buddy. Alright, let's go. He gave it his all. It did have the effect of buying enough time for the distortion field to push everyone further away. Unfortunately, yeah, they're underwater in a collapsing structure. Said gravitational field that bought them a few more seconds is also destroying their only safety. So doing this will kill the charge in your pendant, you say? And that little thing, Chrono's spirit left behind. Farewell, buddy. Perhaps you were wondering why in 600 or 1000 AD there wasn't a beautiful paradise-like kingdom floating in the sky. After all, this is humanity's past. Why maybe none of their amazing technology or magical ability remained. So I believe I alluded to when the Mountain of Woe collapsed it wasn't that bad. It was kind of tiny. The Kingdom of Zeal was a lot larger. The size of an entire continent. There's your tsunami. See you all in the next episode.